This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
Just like that?
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You've listened. You know that we're not good at this.
Yeah, at first I was tricked because I was like, are they like, and then to take a piss, I was like, oh, that's funny. They ended it the first time I
Yeah.
That's a good way to.
We
end
actually end a lot of episodes like that.
Yeah, I think the last one we did was Bobby going, "What are we at? I gotta go pee."
Yeah. The first time you listen to it though, it's kind of like charming. You're like, oh, this is cool. That's like an inventive way to end a podcast, and then you find out I just have a child's bladder. Yeah, and penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
I have been told that it's kind of deceptive because people were like, I'm listening to your podcast, and it doesn't really end. It just sort of trails off. And then the new episodes start. They don't really start. They just sort of trail in.
Yeah.
So you just sort of end up listening to like 5 episodes in a row.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, when I was like renovating and I went through the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah. You're like, man, this is a long episode. Holy shit.
Holy shit, I am bored to death.
Wow,
right
these guys
now.
are still talking about foreskin.
Yeah. No theme song, no premise, all meandering riffs, and then every now and then Bobby eats into the microphone.
I don't eat into the
Sorry,
microphone.
clears his nose into the mic. There
Thank you.
He's literally like, it's funny when you're podcasting with Bobby and you watch him go like, so anyways, you're like, you need to move the mic.
As Ryan Williams pointed out so smartly, this is an audio medium, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we introduce a guest?
Absolutely.
Yes, man.
Yes. Today we got Paul Myerhaug in studio.
We have the goat.
the goat, the king. Yes.
Yeah.
Visiting from France.
Yeah, good to thanks, boys. I'm a fan of this podcast. And
Which is insane.
That is a little crazy. Josh.
1 of 40. I love it. It's right on the couch. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is exciting. And I've never been to the Hood before, so this is this is really
Yeah,
cool.
I feel we hosted you at the Rat House.
Yes.
Last time you were here, you can see how well I've done for myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is great.
I have a home with 4 walls.
Yeah.
You have a very successful foot fetish business.
Yeah.
You have no more mice in your oven.
Yeah, there's not
No
mice
more
living
mice
in my
that
oven.
live in your oven. That's
I have
kinda nice.
ants in my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got goo in my shoe. Well, you guys keep
Fellas,
watching. Come on
boys.
now.
And while you guys riff, I'm just going to be casually just covering butter all over my toes. If you guys are into that.
I'm going butter from toe to knee. Whoever wants to see it, join the page.
I'm going to be butter, and fellas at home, feel free to nutter.
Yeah, last time you were in town, you did come visit Darcy's place where I was sort of living almost at the time.
I think you were on like month 2.
Yes.
Of kind of being like,
homeless.
like you're like, I'm just doing the road a lot. Do you mind if I crash with you? And then I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
My other 2 roommates were like, is he gonna like find another place to go?
Why would I? I got the fat man there. Yeah, but you stayed, you came over, you ate with us, and then you told us stories about your life in France and kind of like touring in Norway and everything like this, and then you left, and we turned to each other and we were like, this has to be the shittiest building he's been in like 5 years.
Yeah.
There's no way he liked this.
It did feel a little bit like when J-Lo returned to New York and was like, look, I'm back in the block. And everyone was like,
I'm still Paul from the Mouse House. Come on. Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah.
Oh, well, first of all, I felt like such a nerd because I loved coming to that house, and but I felt like such an old nerd. Like I would have to text you guys and be like, "Can I come hang out for an afternoon?" But it was so fun, man. Like I just sitting there, I could sit there for hours and just listen to you guys riff. It was fucking great. It was so cool.
And do we have a terrible podcast for you?
You gonna say that house used to make me laugh so hard too, because anytime you entered, the first thing you would see is a Fight Club poster.
Yes. Yeah.
Across the wall, Fight Club and Do the Right Thing.
Yes.
2 very different movies.
The yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And I love it. It was a hazard going to the washroom too. You had to like duck underneath pipes, and there was hanging metals. Like it was.
yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
The toilet was like at a weird angle, so you couldn't really sit on it. Right?
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
right.
You kept having someone sleep over and he would clog the drain because he would jack off in the shower. I remember this very well.
Yeah.
Having to have a conversation with a 28-year-old man and being like, stop gooning in my
Brother,
shower.
I'm right here, man.
Bobby
Don't jack
acting like
off.
he
Come
has
on,
a sex
dude.
drive.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I have a petite sex drive. What?
And then, that trip there, and then because you were talking about like the roommates, like, when's this fucking guy gonna leave? And then I
Yeah.
realized, I'm like, oh, Bobby, like, I texted Bobby and was like, hey man, like, my place is empty. You can stay there for as long as you want. Like this,
Yeah.
Which was also crazy. to us.
Insanely nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very generous. Insane you didn't take it.
Yeah, well,
He was scared.
Yeah, and then I thought you were joking around. Like, I think I was texting with you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, no, that's not a joke. Like, Bobby can't be by himself."
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking, and you were like, "Hey, is it all?" And I was like, "Oh no, he cannot be alone."
Yeah.
we check him every morning like a pet, and
Yeah. We rub behind his ears.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
and then he
he's-
laughs a little bit.
I cohabitate very well with a cat because, like, much like a cat, he gets very upset when we don't go to bed at the time that he wants.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in the morning, he's very upset if you wake up late.
Yes.
He would be sitting there with his notebook, like things he wants to riff about, like, well, look who slept in. And he was like,
And I bake biscuits on your tummy. You know, cats when they push down on the pillow.
Oh,
No, I don't really like
yeah,
that.
they're kneading,
yeah,
kneading
yeah.
dough.
Okay.
I do that with Darcy's tummy.
I like that.
it got funnier after you explained it.
Thank you.
I thought it was a crude cum joke. is
Yeah,
what
I
thought.
did too,
Yeah,
yeah.
eating biscuits.
Here's the thing: it's a little bit of both, brother. Yeah.
calling ejaculating on someone. I'm gonna bake biscuits on you.
Yeah,
And bake biscuits on your back.
Bobby
Bobby
you
back
ready?
shots. Were you going for it? Like,
Are you ready? The gingerbread man's coming to town.
Come on, Bobby batter. It's here. Open your oven. Now I don't know where the oven is. It could be the back. It could be the mouth. It could be the pussy. Who knows?
Okay.
all right.
Well, Paul,
Great.
thank you for
having
taking a plane across the Atlantic Ocean to come do this.
I fucking love it already.
That's crazy. I feel great shame.
You can tell how excited he is. He's like he was interviewing you. He's never done that in his fucking life.
Yeah, well,
So, Paul, he's Byron Allen. Last time we talked,
last time we talked, you were quite tall.
Why don't you tell us a little something about that?
Did anything interesting happen on the way to the studio?
How was your flight? I hear airports can be strange, huh?
Oh God.
God, I forgot my black bald cap.
I love in that fucking TV show too when they react as though they just set him up perfectly and it's
Yes.
not a planned bit. Where we'll be like, "That's right." So,
that's right, Byron.
crazy you bring that up.
I do like chia seed pudding, Byron. That's crazy. Who would the best comic to be on Comics Unlib? I would like to see like Cat Williams on Comics
Cat
Unleashed.
Williams. I feel like Norm Macdonald would have been incredible.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think he had a lot of contempt for the format.
It
They've
seemed
never
like
been
it.
more
I think,
leashed.
Carrot
Yeah.
Top.
Carrot Top, yeah.
Now, last time we talked, you had a giant plunger covered in googly eyes.
Now, Carrot,
You want to tell me a little
the last time we talked, you had a suitcase that could punch out a robber. Is that still something you carry on yourself?
Last time we talked, you were building a car with spider legs. Is there something you want to elaborate on?
Last time we talked, you had watched the film Wild Wild West and got really inspired by the ending machine.
Now, last time we talked, you had a suicide vest for Kurt Cobain.
Oh, that was a choice.
I think
I
Carrot
liked
Top
it.
would
That
do
was a good one.
You don't think Carrot Top would make that?
Well, Byron. Byron, I actually don't. I don't like comedy. I don't like comedy that punches down.
Byron's sweating as he's like, "Try it on. Put it on right now. I got it for you."
I'm okay. Yeah.
Have you ever done that underground tour in Seattle? You were talking about Seattle one of the podcasts. You like Seattle.
I like Seattle. Yeah.
Well, there's like this underground tour that you can do. It takes you to like all the dark spots in Seattle, and one of them is the suicide house for Cobain.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Yeah, and there's this like park bench, and it turned into the shrine, so people leave like craft dinner for him and like flowers and stuff like that. And then we were visiting it, and then in the middle of the bench, like in huge block lettering, it just carved Nickelback.
That's so funny.
That fucking rocks.
Fucking hosers, like
That fucking rules.
I like to think it was a band themselves that did
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say Chad Kroger. Chad Kroger with a shiesty on, but his hair is still flowing out from underneath it. Yeah.
Nirvana is dead. Long live Nickelback.
never again.
I think Chad Kroger did say something along the lines of "We're keeping grunge alive." He
Jesus
said something about
Christ.
that, like
Yeah.
back in the 2010s.
Yeah.
People were like, "Ooh, buddy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they technically more kind of like metal? What even are they?
bad. No, they're fine. Like hard rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
They
hard
are the
radio rock.
epitome of hard rock.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah, hard to listen to.
Nickelback slander is a little hack.
It is.
I
Yeah.
think we gotta pivot around.
They're popular for a reason.
I do
Canadiana.
unfortunately hate their music, but
It's not. Well, I liked it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I listened to it.
You know what else I loved when I was a kid? Kids Bop.
Yeah,
I love
that's
Kids Bop. I love the Wiggles.
that just made me think of
Danny Phantom theme song.
Yeah, that was
Nickelback
good.
for
Yeah.
kids is like Tickleback. Ooh.
The kids
That's
group,
crazy.
the Tickle Pack.
Dude, I've tried parroting the stories that you told specifically about the Seattle Comedy Competition because I remember you telling me about the hotel with you and Schwitter and throwing the beer cans.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was the funniest thing fucking imaginable.
I haven't heard this. Let's hear it.
So well, Damon and I were peak nightmare of our lives, right? I mean, like, just fucking alcoholics. But we, the tradition was at the end of every show we get a case of Pabst Blue Ribbon. And then drink in our beds, and then every empty, we would throw it at the front door.
Were you in your bed side by side?
Yeah, side by side.
Yeah. Matching slugging
So,
caps.
is this 04, 06?
That would have been 04.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we just thought it was hilarious that every morning the housekeeper opened the door and it was like,
There's your fucking tip right there. Turn those bad boys.
oh man, we were like, and we were with Scoville, and Scoville's like one of the best. But even back then, he had such a good head on his shoulders. Like he would let us do all this nonsense, and Scoville's like, I'll just go right in my room, or like, he was like, and then like now, like 20 years later or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's what it took. Like, you actually have to like try.
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay.
I thought throwing beer cans at the door was pretty funny, you know?
Good bit.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Rory Scoville's not on a podcast right now talking about writing in his room, all right?
Guess what? Consuela didn't understand the Rory Scoville. Wow, I fucked it up. I started. I didn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about this from other people, but I've never heard you talk about this. Can you tell us about spelunking?
Urban spelunking.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's just about to describe going into caves.
So you got like this light on your head and this backpack.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is a legendary thing that you are the only practitioner I've ever heard of this.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, the idea. Do you guys know Unger, Carrie Unger?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Unger and it like taught me about spelunking, but basically it's just like opening doors in and going as far as you can into places you're not supposed to be going into. And
Who
Big
coined the
laugh from the
term urban
kitchen.
spelunking?
yeah. And I loved this concept, and I did it for years. And I there's like some pretty cool shit that I got into. Like, I almost got arrested in Las Vegas because
Was this the casino one?
the casino one.
You told?
yeah.
Please tell them. That
Yeah.
story's insane.
Yeah, so I was with another comic, Lachlan, but we just started opening doors at the Riviera Casino and going as further and further and further.
Where do you find the first door? Like, is there a technique to finding
Yeah,
the first
best
door?
Is like, do not open or no access. That's when you test.
And
Then
you just
test
fiddle
that.
the knob, and you're like, well.
If you didn't want me to open it, you should have locked it, dumb fuck.
Oh, at Disneyland, I saw like Mickey Mouse with his head off because I went the same thing. Like it was.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah, not hit the mascot head. He got beheaded by ISIS. Yeah.
Oh, there was a bowling alley in Finsbury Park where I got to be like the pin guy because I got yelled at for being back there, and then he was teaching me how to work the pin thing. And I told him I was a fighter pilot for the U.S. military, so and my call sign was Rory Hellpistol. He's like, I've always wanted to know a fighter pilot. I'm like, oh, hang around. Like,
Having to rip your way out of that must have been fucking insane.
Rory Hellpistol is crazy.
oh my god! So just like all these great times, and then unfortunately, this spelunking ended with Fort St. John, and it was a 2-day theater gig, sort of corporate-y. So as I was wearing a suit, and I thought it would be funny to go spelunking this really old hotel that was above a strip club. Do you guys know the Condil? It was called. This is a horrible place. And
Yeah. What year was this also?
it was just before I moved to the Europe, so it would have been like 2010 probably,
Nice.
something like that. And I was with Jordan Chizowski, who's a great comic. But so we climbed up a fire escape because spelunking, and climbed through a window, and then we're up and we're knocking on these doors, and I was telling these riggers basically that I was a cop because I was wearing a suit. And then they'd be scared, and I'd be like, sit on your bed, and then I'd open their fridge and and I'd grab a beer, and they're like, wait a minute. And we'd laugh, and it was like fun.
Yeah.
And we did that for a couple of rooms and met a couple of old winos, and it was okay. And then we were going to the next door. We could hear a party or something going on, and I was just about to knock on the door, and the door like violently swung open, and it was a girl, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I was like, and just fell into the routine, like, "Oh, I'm a cop, and
I'm a fighter pilot."
Rory
Rob Hellpistol at your service.
And she was having none of it. She's like, "I know every cop in this town, and you're not one of them. And show me your badge." And then I showed her my bare hand. I reached into my inside pocket, showed her my bare hand. She's like, "Get the fuck out of here! You're getting up, fucking." And oh yeah, okay. And so yeah, that was the end. Jordan's like, "Oh, let's go to the Condale. We'll have a beer." And we had a quick beer and walked outside. And when we went outside, she was standing out there with these 4 guys.
Oh.
And she was like, "That's him. That's the guy telling everybody he's a cop upstairs." And then the 4 guys came towards me, and they're like, "What? What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh." And the funny thing is, it was like right across the street from the theater, and they had this massive poster, like 3 times the size of me, hanging on the wall. And they're like, "What the fuck? You can't do that. You can't tell people you're a cop." And I'm like, "That's me. I'm a comedian. I'm just fucking around." And then, and first punch, KO, gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't remember, but they held Chizowski down too, but he could see me, and he said that they were like stomping on my face and stuff.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Holy
So
shit!
I had like a cracked orbital bone and a bunch of shit, broken nose, and all sorts of nonsense. And then so they dealt with me, and then they went over to Chizowski, and they're like, "We fucked up your friend. He's not going to get up for a long time." And Chizowski said, "I just popped up like a wounded deer."
Surprise! I'm a fighter pilot, fuckers. I'm a U.S. Marine.
I'm calling this in for an airstrike. You boys are fucked.
Pop up and you're like, I'm gonna call 911. Hold on, 911.
I'm gonna call 911. You pick up your cell phone. It's me.
He's still doing bits.
You call me. I'm not a cop. I'm a detective of the FBI.
That's wild. So you popped up?
Yeah, and they just hopped over a fence and then ran into the night. And I don't remember. The first memory I had was in the mirror of my hotel, looking at my face and kind of realizing the serious. I was like, "Oh boy, we're kind of fucked up here." And but
did you have a show?
The next day, I had a show,
my
yeah.
god!
Oh my god,
Did you
dude.
do it?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I wore sunglasses, and but I was fucked. Like my face, like honestly, it swelled like I would say 3 times this. It was
Holy
awful.
That's
It was
insane.
awful,
Yeah.
But like it's one of those things where it's kind of my fault, you know. Well, it's all my fault. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
But also,
Yeah.
God forbid you try to bring a little bit of whimsy and mystery into the world around you.
Yeah.
God forbid you do a little breaking and entry and disguise yourself as a police officer and the minor theft. God forbid.
God forbid a
come
white
in
boy
3
tries to...
felonies 6 times over, and you get your fucking ass kicked.
You put on a suit, you dressed your best, and you just tried to bring a little bit of magic and wonder into the world.
Dress for the job you want, and that job is a robber.
Thank you.
That's fucking crazy.
That
dude.
is
Goddamn.
crazy. Yeah, this
I
guy
just-
was so pissed off you were imitating. Was this guy like a cop or something? Why was he so mad you were imitating a cop? Or
I'm
did he
not-
think you were doing something
fucking
more
loved
devious?
police.
Yeah.
This is a guy that
That's
loves
not
golf.
Probably thought he was trying to get their meth or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lives matter.
Thin blue line, you piece of shit.
Yeah, like, if I had to guess, it was whoever was like a pimp or a drug dealer or something that had that territory. That's my guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not- or-
A very unfun guy did the exact same bit last week.
Yeah.
I'm a cop. And then he was like, I'm going to kill all of you. And they were like, oh. And then you came in, and then,
Yeah.
they were like, this has worked before. Wait a second.
minute. I'm a cop, but I'm the pimp cop.
Lachlan Patterson did this last week.
That's fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah. That was the end of spelunking. I'll tell you, that was it. But it was a good run though. Like, I'll take that beating. It was so much fun. It was 10 years of fun for.
Holy
God.
shit!
It was great.
You think you'll never spelunk again?
I think my spelunking days are over.
Yeah.
I'm different now. I'm pretty calm. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that you did that back then. That's like a thing on TikTok now.
Oh, really?
Like TikTok,
Yeah, they're
there's
doing
like a
it
thing
to
of people will
Scientology.
wear meta glasses, or they'll just continually go deeper and deeper into a building.
Oh my
So it's
God.
like wild to see how ahead of the curb you were on it.
You're like
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
guy to explore the North Pole.
Yeah, dog.
Like, you didn't
I feel
find
like-
the Northwest Passage, but you made it as
Yeah.
far.
I feel like we're gonna
anyone
see
has.
footage of you from like 2006, and you're flossing. You're like, trends, and we'll be like, holy shit!
My
Paul
God.
did it all.
He was doing the smees when?
Hitting the gritty.
Yeah. Whoop.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
It is
Yeah.
nuts though. That's like a thing. Yeah, the Scientology Museum is one that's
Yeah.
really popular. They love to see how deep into Scientology
The world
building we
really
can.
has come around to your version of what it should be.
And
Yeah.
it was fun. Like, I'm gonna get into these videos. Like, that's
They're very addicting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do see just like, there's just literally just like people put on the meta glasses, which I do think are bad.
Yeah.
However, some good stuff coming out of
It is unfortunate.
Unfortunately,
Yes, yeah.
they have enabled a new level of tomfoolery that I
Yeah.
just absolutely love. But yeah, there's a couple of just dudes just like walking and like just turning right, random door, opening it up, and then just like clearly Chinese dudes playing illegal mahjong. And gambling.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're just like, "Ma, and then they're just
Oh.
like, no, I'm allowed to be here. And then
What
they
was
just start rattling
what was
us.
that guy in Seattle's name? You would remember Cameraman or
it was
Cameron?
it was
Superman.
no. Well, that was another man in Seattle who relocated to Hawaii, and then I unfollowed him because it got depressing.
Oh God. Have we talked about Superman on here?
I think we can bring up Suitman.
I think we could talk about Superman.
We get
Yeah, we can bring up Suitman. Bobby, fill Paul in on
Have you ever heard of
Suitman.
Superman?
I have no idea.
I think
You might
security-
remember.
I
better
remember
than me.
Superman.
Yeah.
I remember Suitman. I wasn't there when he gave the speech. You were there for that one. You relayed it back to me. I remember getting to the what was that Jamaican place that used to do shows?
Yeah,
Calabash. I remember getting to the Jamaican place and seeing this dude, this man who has like, honestly, it felt like his hair looked racist. He was like a light-skinned black guy. His hair looked almost racist with the level of afro he had.
Yeah.
Of like relaxed afro, and then he had a bright red suit on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he called himself Suit Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Suit Man. And
I don't. No one knows why.
Okay. And this guy's
Because he wore a suit.
This guy.
I mean, that's a generous term.
Yeah.
He does do stand up.
He was on the stage. You know,
Yeah.
he was kind of telling jokes. I forget the speech. So you.
The
tell-
speech was one
yeah.
where they were like, "Hey man, are you good to do 10 minutes?" And then
Oh, yes.
as he was checking in, because the guys running the show didn't know him, he just said, "I'm a comic from Seattle. Put me on." And they're like, "Are you cool to do 10 minutes?" And he's like, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I can host, I can headline. Man, you give me whatever the fuck you need, I'm going to go up there and kill it. And they were like, damn, okay. Like, this guy is very confident. And then just went up there, laid an egg.
Yeah. It's like
Brutal, ate shit in front of, like, a bunch of just middle-aged Jamaican people. Like, just ate shit up there.
Started sweating through a suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
One impression. It's Kid and Play.
I'm the one guy. Fuck, am I kid or am I playing? Damn it. Yeah, just bombed. He was like soaking wet by the time he got off. He was pretty wet before he got on, but by the time he got off, he was soaking
When he got
wet.
on, he was slick. When he got off, he was wet.
Yeah. And then we all, of course, followed him on Instagram to see what Superman gets up to.
Quite a lot.
See the
actually.
shenanigans of
It's the highs and lows of Suitman. It was one where I'd be like, man, you know, like things aren't working out for me, and I'd open my phone, I'd be like, things are going way worse for Suitman.
One of those guys who does Instagram posts where you go, "Hey man, this will only work against you."
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you cannot talk about how you're banned from your kid's child plays.
Yes,
Like you
yeah.
can't be going on Instagram being like, "These motherfuckers don't want me to support him."
Yeah.
I'm being too loud.
Yeah,
Y'all
he-
ever heard of some bullshit like this?
He got into that car accident where his car got totaled, and then he reposted it like once a week for like 5 months, just with a
Really?
new caption, the same photo,
Yeah.
just like, damn.
Damn. Next week, ain't that about a bit?
Also,
you go through and there was just like, photos of what he was eating, like his dinner, and then it was like car accident. Then it was like photos of him at the park, car accident.
I would go when I was in Seattle. I remember asking a bunch of the comics, I'm like, "Do you guys know Soup Man?" And they're like, "I have no idea who the fuck you're talking." I'm like, "Come on, he's your very own. He's Soup Man." And they're like, "We do not know who you're talking." And I think one guy was like, "Oh, that dude," and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is a crazy person."
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
did the classic American?
Oh.
Who did the classic American thing of coming to Canada, lying and saying they were really successful,
Yeah.
and all of us believing it.
Yes,
And
yeah,
going,
yeah,
"Well,
yeah.
he's from America. He must be good."
Look at his suit.
That was literally what he got booked everywhere because everyone literally did that. They went, you wouldn't wear a suit if you didn't earn it.
Come on.
I
They don't give suits away like that to just anybody, okay?
I don't know if it was the
You
same
have
thing.
to be a very specific type of hobo.
If there's one thing Canadians love, it's snazz and panache.
I don't know if it was the same thing when you were in Vancouver, but it does seem like comics will come up for like 2 weeks from like America, like Austin, Seattle, New York, and like for the first week they'll get booked on everything, bomb horrendously, and the second week they'll be like, "My calendar's open, hit me up," and everyone's
Still
like,
here.
"Don't do it, don't
Yeah.
you don't fall for that twice." Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that's the same. But it's I like the scene now. Like I think when I was kicking around, there wasn't as much going on. Like right now, it seems like there's a lot of gigs and so yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you have the Urban Well?
No, that was before me. I mean, I did.
Was
the
that
well.
done by the time you were?
Yeah, I did it once, but I was like a kid. But
Yeah.
and Galifianakis was there, and I
Damn.
was
The
like,
time you were there?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, when I went to school, I would smoke weed and watch this movie Out Cold. Do you remember? Out
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched that movie 27 times. So when I saw Galifianakis, I was like starstruck because I was like, oh my god, it's fucking him.
The guy from
Because
Out
this is a guy
Cold.
from Out Cold.
And then like,
And The Hangover or something. I don't know, but
and then sort of like, do you want to meet him? And I was like, oh, I couldn't fucking talk. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, I think I was 19 years old. So so anyway, I caught like the little section of the well. I never lived here while it was going on. I was here during like the mix and stuff like that.
Still
yeah.
kind of a golden age.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix was-
I missed that club so much. Like when it was
all the time.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I only got to do that club once.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I also
did
got
it.
to do that.
Bomb!
I got to do that club for about a year, and
Yeah.
then they were like taking a shine to me,
Yeah.
and then everything ended.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think I did it like 2 or 3
Came in
times.
right at
only.
the end.
What
Did
happened?
you do well? You bombed?
I tanked. It was one of those clubs. It was one of those clubs where I was
Here's
in
one of those
Alberta.
rare Bobby Bomb stories.
One of those weird stories where Barbie goes to a white hot club and tanks it.
And decides to do all new and riff.
Oh, mark your calendars. It's one of those very rare Bobby didn't do well stories.
Yeah, I guess we're
This
having a
is-
blue moon tonight.
Bobby, you're like the only person who's about to do JFL, and you're like, "Should I do this new one?" And you're like, "How new is it?" And you're like, "I wrote it this morning."
What do you mean today? It's a hit. It's about 69ing my
I
mom.
think it's got legs. It's about sucking my dad off while my mom watches.
I think it's got. Oh, it actually doesn't have legs. In it, my dad's an amputee.
But sorry, what happened?
So I go to the mix, and it's like I'm living in Alberta at the time. I've been doing comedy like 8 months or a year, something like that. My friend wins this competition where the prize is you get a middle at the mix. So like 3 of us make a trip out. We're like, holy shit, our
Which
friend's
friend?
gonna do comedy in Vancouver. That's crazy. We'll bleep out the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suit Man?
No, this guy's Superman. He gets up there,
Yeah.
he slurps. He's like Superman, he's wet, but it's a different reason. He starts with the front of his shirt dry. He ends with it soaked. But anyways, he goes, and we're like, holy shit, this is crazy. And Dino Archie had before been to Calgary, and I'd done some shows with him and done well on those shows. And so we go to the mix. I guess Dino's kind of like the man there. And so he like walks in. We're at the mix. All I've heard about the mix is like, this place is white hot. This is a fucking kill box. This is like the best club in the country. I'm like, holy shit. I can't believe I even get to be in here. We're in the green room, which is like, looking back now, crazy that the middle just brought like 3 of their open micer friends into the green room. I think Dino was headlining, and he saw me, and he was like, oh shit, Bobby, like, what's up? And I was like, hey buddy, how you doing? And he's like, are you doing a spot? And I was like, oh, no, I didn't. I had no idea how to even like get in touch with him or whatever. He's like, you know what? I'll go talk to the manager right now. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm the man. Let's drink 6 beers, get all drunk, you know? And then the manager's like, hey, who are you, Bobby? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, Dino, like, you can do a spot if you want to do a spot. And I was like, you think I don't want to fucking do a spot and kill? I was like, I hope Dino brought a shovel, all right, because I'm going to bury him. They start the show, host like destroys. I'm like, this is a good night for Bobby. I'm about to be made. I'm about to be passed here, probably get a bunch of paid work. And then I just go up and first joke does not land. And I'm like, that's okay, because the second joke is not quite as strong. And then I just tanked my entire set. It was like 7 minutes. I was like sweating my ass off. I like come back into the green room. I'm like shell shocked. Dino's like, you good? And I was like, yeah, weird crowd. And then a comic who was like the same age as me at that time came, Gavin Matz. He like came in and did a guest spot right after me and just like fucking destroyed, lights out like crazy, huge applause breaks and everything. And I think I was watching it and I was like, well, I gotta quit comedy. Yeah, it was brutal.
Brutal, dude.
Brutal. And then that was the only time I ever got to do that club. And now everyone's always like, that club was the greatest club in the entire world. And I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. What about Calgary Yucks?
I don't know. I think it kind of sucks, personally. Yeah.
Sure, that club is good, but have you done comedy after dark?
He called it. He called it the Canadian Cellar. And I said it's only the Canadian Cellar because of the smell and the ghosts.
Yeah. The comedy smeller.
Yeah.
I smell laughs.
There's this one point in the Mix's life where they like asked a few of us to book the Wednesdays. They thought like, oh, we'll get like the comics to book us, and then they'd really care about the lineup and they'll build their own shows for a month or whatever.
Yeah.
And they asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I just like put a message, I think, on the Vancouver Comedy Forum. I was like, does anybody want a spot? And then
my God. Oh my God.
You
That
fool.
must have been fucking
Yeah,
That
you
naive
fool.
hey,
Oh God, dude.
Hey, anyone want a spot at the best club in the city?
Hey, does any person who's online chronically want to respond to this?
That is, you did a version of online spelunking, really.
Yeah.
I opened every door.
Oh,
All I
instead
see is
you opened a
ghouls.
portal to an
They were so mad at me, and I didn't do any. Just whoever answered first, I just went on, and filled the month. And Rob, the manager, was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like it was hilarious. I went every Wednesday. It was the best. I've never seen bombing like that before in my life. It was fucking perfect.
So you tanked their Wednesday night as a joke?
Yeah.
Miss that club every day. Don't know what happened to it.
I've never felt dread in that room, like seeing someone get the mic cut on them.
Oh man!
I remember seeing like it hit the 6-minute mark, and then everybody. Remember there was that TV in the back that used to broadcast it, so you could watch the set. Everybody circled up where the timer was right above it, and they were like, "Oh my God! Oh, dude, he passed the 6-minute mark. He passed the 6-minute mark." And it was some comic from Toronto, and it was my first time ever being at really a club. Thank you so much, Ali.
Oh, this is awesome.
That's going on, and everybody's like, the mic's about to get cut. The mic's about to get cut. And this dude starts to, I love him, actually. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Sorry, Sean. I have a great wizard telling the story.
No, you're good. No, you're good, dude. Are you kidding me? This makes the story better. What are you?
Hey, what?
Oh, thank you.
What band is that?
Oh, it's my friend's husband's band. I just got married.
Shout out Zool.
Zool.
Right.
Zool.
The Okanagan.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's hardcore.
Shout out Zool.
Thank you, King.
Thank you.
Perfect. I'm gonna spill.
No, you're good. That's
that
perfect.
all
I don't know if we should introduce milk to the fetishists. They're going to take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
They know what they're
I'll
doing,
think
those
about
hot little sluts.
Oh, get full of it.
Thanks again, Ali.
I'm about to
Thank you,
spelunk
Alan.
all over
Thanks,
this
Ali.
keyboard.
Oh, look at that. Let's advertise.
There you go.
Good Canadian milk.
Yeah, I wish it was Island Farms. But yeah, it could be Lucerne.
No, that's cool.
No, it could be Lucerne.
No, it's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but everybody circled up, and basically older comics were like, watch this. You're about to see a man's career die.
Oh my god!
And this dude who was like in his 30s, who clearly had been doing stand-up for a while, he was having an okay set, and they just cut his mic, and he didn't even realize what was happening. He was like, "What? Is the mic off?" Then he tapped it. It came back on.
Yeah.
And then he started telling the joke again. They cut it immediately. And then he was like, I guess that's my time. And he came into the back because those curtains would open up, and you would just walk back to every single person.
Yeah.
Nobody made eye contact with him.
Oh.
It was haunting to see him just
God.
walk back and him scan for someone, and every person's in their
Friend?
notebook looking at their phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
They were, their judgment was swift and their consequences severe.
Yep.
There was I think they were pretty brutal to Brandon T. Jackson, who I've heard nothing about for a decade, but at this time, Tropic Thunder had come out pretty recently.
Who? Wait, he's in that? Who?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
he?
He's Al Pacino.
Hop.
Oh.
I like a pussy, hell yeah. I like a pussy, hell yeah.
Booty sweat.
Yeah, booty
Yeah.
sweat.
Yeah.
I like a pussy dripping down to the floor.
And then Bobby, do a little something with that.
No. I don't rap in front of guests. I find it unbecoming. If the guest wants to beatbox, I'll rap, but other than that, I leave it alone.
I've also learned this really fun thing about Bobby. If you just if you kind of introduce, it can be a terrible rap hook, but it's remotely catchy, it will be stuck in his head for ever.
Yes.
And then he will keep singing it. So we kept doing classifieds.
Oh my God,
Canada.
yeah. Oh, Canada.
And then the rest of the day, I'd see him just oh Canada, oh Canada. And I was like, wow, you really just cannot stop.
Don't remember my mom's birthday. Remember all the lyrics to a classified song
insane.
I haven't heard in 15 years.
Yeah.
It's
If Bobby
insane.
sees a quarter on the ground, he will start singing 42 Dougs We Paid. It's insane to see him just pick up a dime and go, yeah, we paid.
Yeah, the comedy mix was great. It felt really good. I was always so afraid of going long because I knew the consequences.
Yeah.
I think I did 5 minutes in every 7-minute guest spot I ever had.
Yeah, I'm
Get
with
out
you.
of there on 5 minutes
Yeah,
on
dude.
the dot.
Well,
Never
the
went
feeling
long,
of
always
being-
went wide. Anyways.
The feeling of being in at that club must have been incredible.
Yeah,
Did it ever set where you were just oh, I'm cool, I can chill here now? Or was it always that kind of feeling of oh, God?
No, it was okay because I was in when it was a Yucks, and then on the switch over, the first manager, it was fine. So they were bringing me into the headline, and it was awesome. You just stay in the hotel upstairs
Damn.
for a
Sick.
week, and if you don't live in this, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that
You
rules.
know,
That's a nice
sometime,
hotel, too.
It was so nice. They give you a suite. It was great. It was years of unbelievable. This one time I was up there, there was just met this random girl in the hallway, and it was after a show, and I was drunk, of course, and I was like, hey, you want to come for a drink? And she's like, yeah, sure. Then I had her to my room. We're drinking and having fun, and then she's like, yeah, I'm John Gotti's granddaughter. And I was like,
You went, yeah, I'm a fighter pilot. Crazy. He's my great-grandfather. That's insane.
I come from a long line of cadets.
I was getting spelunked.
No, but go on.
Yeah.
Sorry. So she was
You're
like,
like,
I'm
yeah, I'm a
John
cop.
Gotti's?
Yeah, she was like,
Because that's
yeah.
horrifying to
Yeah,
just
it
be like,
was-
oh, one of the most famous gangsters in the world.
Yeah.
And then she turned, and then she just started getting yelly and not like worked up and pacing
Yeah.
around and and they don't know what the fuck they're dealing with, and I'll go back to fucking New York and
Whoa.
I was like whoa, and I'm like, hey, anyway, it's time for bed.
What was she just randomly getting worked up about John Gotti
Yeah, she
stuff?
just switched her personality, just switched. And, yeah, I don't even
she
know
got
what
reminded
was
of what they did to her grandfather.
So ticked. They bugged the fucking wheel well. What the fuck?
God
And
damn
It
it.
was probably all a lie, but I remember being terrified because you mentioned that name. I remember sleeping with a knife beside my bed. I was so scared. Like I'm
Butter
getting
knife?
murdered by the New York Mafia.
Yeah. But also that makes sense.
yeah.
That was a high-end hotel, just a young lady staying there. You'd be like, how do you have the money for this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah.
She went, I'm John Gotti's granddaughter, and you said, ugh, I hate wops. You have got to leave.
You have got it is tired out.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's nuts.
I want to talk about Bobby's cock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, that
yeah.
makes 4 of us.
Yeah, as my roommate calls this, the Foreskin Podcast.
Yeah.
Allie, don't say, oh my God. Come on.
Because I'm not sure. I was listening because I'm a fan of this podcast, but I was listening. I was like, I am adult circumcision guy. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I want to talk about your cock then.
Thank you. What led you to this?
So I had a thing called phlemosis. I don't know if you.
I think that's what I have.
Okay, well,
I'm guessing.
It's great. It
Yeah.
sounds terrible, though,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It sounds
Yes.
cheese-like.
It does,
Phlemosis,
yes,
awful. Yeah,
yeah.
it's not a good word. But
Phlegmy.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
phlegm of the cough.
Every time I come, my cough goes.
I was gonna say it does sound like your dick hawks a loogie.
Yeah.
When you're not.
it spits rhymes.
Yeah.
My foreskin beatboxes, and then my penis spits rhymes. It's actually pretty nice.
The moment I heard
What happened?
Flemmy,
And then my balls break dance.
I heard Flemmy and I just thought, my cock smells great. My cock smells great. I was like, Ace of Spades, Motorhead. Hell yeah, Flemmy. Flemmy.
Flemmy, he's a god, man.
Flemmy.
Walks into the microphone.
R.I.P. Yeah, the all-Jewish reboot of Motorhead, Flemmy.
Your cock's
I know
doing
you like to
lines of
lose,
cocaine.
and gambling's for fools. That's why I don't do it, baby. I got some money with me.
And don't forget to keep it kosher.
That's fucking awesome. He sings "Eat the Rich" and he just goes, "Good heavens, what am
Come on, baby.
What am I
Leave
saying?
them alone.
Don't eat those guys. It
Don't
tastes
eat
like
them.
shit.
Come on, baby, understand the rich."
I mean, Jewish Motorhead is Kiss.
That's true.
Your Motorhead is?
Yes,
Yeah.
every love gun
Totally.
is circumcised,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. But what happened? So how old were you when this all popped off?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a saga. So it was
Literally popped
Go
off.
for it, man.
But I noticed there's a problem because the first, actually, it was the first, hooking up with a girl on the road. It was up in the Yukon. And I was so excited. It was the first experience with that. And I was so proud. I still remember.
I was so proud of my uncut penis.
But I was like, this is how I was like, wow. I still remember email. I was so excited. And then
It is, I do agree with you. It is a
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
where you do it, you're like, just like one of the boys.
Yes.
It's weird to be sleeping with a woman and be like, I bet Chris Gordon would be so proud. It's to be like, man,
If Andrew Albert could see me now.
I can't wait to call Simon King about this. Yeah,
Chris Gaskin's going to be so
Chris Gaskin's right over in that seat watching me. This is awesome.
Chris Gaskin's in his hotel room having sex with a girl way better than I'm doing right now.
he's crushing it.
the
Lips. Oh, my God.
Me and Chris are going to trade such cool stories tomorrow over breakfast.
Anyway, so it's the first
so,
time hooking
yeah.
up with a gal.
Yeah, and then I got back, and then there was a burning sensation.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh.
like, oh my God. But the funny thing, I'm so new to this whole world. I wore a condom. So
Yeah.
I was like, but there was and I was like, I caught condom herpes or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So I went to the clinic and they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll give you a test. And the test came back negative.
Yeah.
And then things cleared up on its own, and I was like, "Oh, that was weird." And then, months later, however, I hooked up with another girl, and the same thing happened.
Yeah.
And I went back to the doctor, and then the same thing happened again, and eventually it got to the point where the doctor sat me down and was like, "Hey, you can't come back here."
We're going to cut your penis off.
This is clearly some weird fetish. You gotta stop going in here.
You can't keep making me look at your totally normal not burning cock.
We get that you like pissing in a little cup. Some guys like a little toilet, but it's disgusting.
And they're like, "Yeah, you're clearly a hypochondriac. We don't want you here anymore." And then I was like, "Okay." So I left, and then it happened again. I went to another doctor, and
And he said, wait, we've heard about you. Get the fuck out of here,
The old
pervert.
STI Wrangler. We know you.
If it isn't the normal cock bandit.
You like to cosplay as a guy who's gross.
And then, I just had a breakdown in the because it came back negative again, and I had a breakdown.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
then they're like, oh, let's take, and then they're like, hey, can you retract your foreskin? And I was like, what's that? And they're like, oh, and then they found it, and they're like, oh, it's tearing, and they're like, yeah, you need a circumcision
Would
immediately.
it tear right at the top?
No, it was like inside, sort of low, inside low.
Ouch.
Sorry, this is gross.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
hurt. No,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
as a man who's been circumcised my whole life. I feel pretty smug right now.
Yeah.
Quite smug.
Whatever, your parents hate you.
As a guy who lost it in a heavy-duty machinery accident, I feel very upset about all this.
Well, Bobby, you're going to be one of us shortly.
I might have to be. I'm
Yeah.
trying to stretch. I'm trying to stretch it.
Just-
Well, they
no.
hate it at the gym, eh?
They do. They do. I am not allowed back.
Oh, he's got his fucking marbles out again. He brought his fucking marbles
Christ. Hey, man, those are ear gauges. They're not for that.
pouring protein
Yeah.
powder in there.
So your experience at the doctor's office, I sort of had the same one at Hot Topic. Where I was like, I need bigger gauges. And they're like, you don't even have pierced ears. And I was like, shut up. It doesn't matter to you. Wait, how brutal was the surgery? Because I heard from one of my friends it was really brutal.
Yeah, so yeah, it was awful. So I would say, like, and to full disclosure, this is like a really old bit of mine, so I won't do the bit, but it's actually a true story.
Do
But,
the
Yeah,
bit.
we'd hate for this
Yeah.
podcast to
No.
get funnier.
but I'll tell you this.
So I heard recently you were circumcised. Could you tell me, Byron Allen, a little bit about that?
Welcome back to our podcast, Three Byrons.
Why don't you pull it out for us real quick?
Three Byrons, one Sergey.
But what happened?
Yeah, so the surgery, I'll tell you this for one, is the first incision they made, there wasn't enough freezing.
Oh my.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And so you're awake while this happened?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
just
Oh my fucking god,
there's
man!
like a
That's
sheet.
fucking horrifying.
Yeah, and then so I screamed.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
screamed, and then he unclamped his jaw, and he said, we'll put more freezing on it.
What's the problem?
It was John Gandhi's Godfather.
Yeah.
I took that knife beside your bed.
Yeah.
I'll take care of this shit myself.
Yeah. I've heard lots of screams growing up the way I did.
So yeah, I screamed and then they stopped and then he said, "Hey,"
God.
the surgeon like poked his head over the sheet and he's like, "There's two ways we can do this." He's like, "We can give you more freezing, but you're gonna have to sit with this pain probably for like however 20 minutes for
Yeah.
freezing to," or he's like, "We can give you a couple towels to grip and."
Oh my fucking god! That's medieval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like it's either 20 minutes of pain or we could be done this in like 4 minutes or
Oh
whatever.
my
And
God.
So you like choose your pain.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, 4 minutes, and then they just gave me towels and I just squeezed them and.
You were
and-
tortured.
Yeah, it was awful. It was
Yeah.
fucking awful. But then my cousin was getting married, and I was in the like a groomsman for the
Yeah.
wedding, and it was in Toronto. And the surgery was in Toronto, and then I went from the hospital to a bachelor party.
Jesus fucking Christ! Were you able to drink at least?
Well, it was either I had
Drink,
to make
buddy,
the
you got a lap
decision-
dance.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, am I on my period? You're like, nope, I am.
No, it's the dancer. Just why are you screaming? That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
Were you
and-
able to drink though?
Well, yeah, it was the choice between painkillers and drink, and I chose the creature. I chose drinking, so I just
Yeah.
got like right away, just
my
got on
God.
it, and I went to like a Raptors game. The penis splint that they had built for me, there's a strip club called Zanzibar. It
Yeah.
fell off in Zanzibar in the urinal,
Oh, brother.
and like I had
Someone
to-
has a
the
story
worst
about
place.
that.
What?
Oh, man.
Also, to get a circumcision and then tempt fate by going to a strip club
Is
is
fucking
fucking
insane.
crazy.
yeah, just
Well,
She's
yeah,
like,
this
"Are you
crusty
okay?"
penis
You're like,
splint.
"Sorry, I'm just so afraid of getting horny."
Uglier girls, please.
We got to go to the worst strip club in Toronto.
You got to take me to Pigback. I can't be at this one. Zanzibar's
some-
too good.
I need some bumpy chicks.
And it was one of those things, like, if it was just my cousins and my old Camrose boys, but my cousin's, like, a respectable guy. He's a doctor. So the
Yeah.
people at the bachelor party were, like, guys I didn't know and, like,
Oh, my
doctors
God.
and surgeons. So I couldn't be like, yeah, I just got my dick cut and I'm drinking it off. Like, I just sort of be like... So I couldn't tell anybody about it, and then...
You just had to sit there and be like, the women are beautiful.
Yes. And then they're, like, trying to buy me lap dances. That was the hardest part. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, no.
Oh, my God, man.
like,
I'm
trying to
gay,
write
I'm
it down.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, like, oh, it was awful.
No,
So-
she looks like she has to fart. Keep her away from me.
That one stinks.
No, I don't need a lap dance. But I hear you're a doctor. Can you come with me to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah.
Is this normal?
Hey, if you saw a penis splint fall off, would that be like go to the hospital, or like would you just kind of party through it?
No, I said penis splint. Yeah, I said penis splint.
Yeah, it's still
I
out
broke
there.
my dick.
I said penis.
Dude, I'm so curious though. That feels like such a malpractice by a doctor. Is to be like, oh, you can deal with this pain now, or it can be 20 minutes
Yeah,
of freezing.
did you sue
the freezing
him?
sounds so fucked. That's so insane.
Yeah, I actually sort of appreciated it because because
I like a straight shooter.
Like, I mean, I wish he would have froze me correctly the first time. Of
course.
But when there's that much meat on the bone, you know.
This also feels like a doctor would poke around and be like, we can do this in 20 minutes, or you can deal with some pain right now. And you look down, he has a huge erection as he's doing it. You're just like, oh god.
Keeps winking at you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it was wild. Yeah. And so it ended with me leaving Zanzibar, like having to walk out and pulling my pants with my pockets to keep my pants away from
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
I
Yeah.
just like ditched everybody and went back. And I was just living with a few comics, and I came home and they were like smoking weed on the couch, and I was walking like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell any, and they're like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "I did adult circumcision today." And then it was a month of ridicule and jokes.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
it was so
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You
Yeah,
walk
how
in
long-
like that, they're like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Jacking off through my pocket." Ever heard of it? You fucking weirdos.
Also, as a stripper, it must be so funny to just be on a pole and look over and see just a grown man going. She's like, damn, I'm leveling up. This is crazy.
I can't believe this asshole's not tipping me. He's having the time of his life. That's great. How was the recovery?
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah.
it was
How
so bad.
was it a month of pain? My friend told me it was a month of pain.
6 weeks, yeah.
Ugh.
And like I went back in because something didn't look right, but it took like one of the stitches had popped, so this like red bubble was coming. Like it was awful. Like it was so bad. The whole
And the doctor was like, "What did we tell you about coming in here, asshole?"
"You smell like Zanzibar."
There's glitter in your dick.
Yeah, Bobby, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I wanted to come here today to tell you that it's worth it. Like you should do it.
Oh,
because at the end of the day,
it's exactly what I was scared of
No,
hearing.
It really
it's
speaks
totally
to your
worth it.
character that you're such a good man that you took a plane across the Atlantic Ocean to come here just to tell Bobby, like, you really have to fix your shitty
All I imagine
he sat
is
through all of our riffs just like, yes, very funny. You really have to fix your car.
I can't imagine your
It'll
French
be
wife
4 minutes of
just
pain, or
being like, "Where are you going?" You're like, "To save a boy's life." As you go out the door to save a young man.
Bobby needs me.
Yeah, she's sitting in bed. Come back to bed. No, the boy needs me.
wait, does like a 12-year-old have cancer? A 29-year-old has a tight foreskin.
Shit.
Oh my god,
And,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
and I was 26, I think,
Yeah.
when it finally happened.
How long were you in Toronto for?
I lived there for probably 3 years. I moved like straight from Edmonton to Toronto.
Okay.
And then I came, 3 or 4 years, and then Vancouver for roughly the same, and then Europe after.
Damn.
Damn.
So I went to Europe in 2012.
What was it that pulled you to Europe? Were you just like, Canada's fucked right now as far as like the ceiling of stand-up? I got to go over there.
Yeah, just like I don't know, the way I figured, like back then maybe things are different, but I think you basically had to choose like U.S. or Europe.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there just isn't enough work in the country.
Yeah.
So especially with that dumb split that you work at this set of clubs, you can't work at the next. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that sounded pretty militant back,
Yeah.
even as far as like when I started. When I
Yes.
started, it was that thing of like, oh, he's a Yuck Yucks guy. He can't do anything in
Yeah.
the mix. Oh, they're a mix comic.
I
they
think
can't work
things
here.
are kind of shifting.
I think so.
I think
Toronto's still
Toronto's still
territorial
very.
as
They
fuck.
seem quite binary in that.
Yeah.
But like it just even in like Canadian tastes, I think Canadians are kind of starting to be a little bit more excited to see stuff that's like overtly
Yes.
Canadian.
Yeah.
So I mean, everyone I talk to is like, I've never sold less tickets.
Yeah.
But like boots on the ground on the other side, I feel like just the average person. It would probably, like, at least the average Canadian would rather see a Canadian than an American, which for a very long time
Was
that was
not the case.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
if you talk to younger guys now and you kind of explain like the way things were like when I was like 19 and talking to, like experienced comics, and they look at me like I'm insane.
Yes.
Like I'm like, you have to pick Yuck Yucks or you gotta pick Absolute and you gotta work on your 5. Because if Mike Bullard likes you, it's all gonna work out. And then you do your 5 minutes on the show. Big guys have done that. Mitch Hedberg did that show. They're just like, and then you do the road, and then you die on the road.
38 massive coronary.
But
if you're lucky.
like maybe like when we were back then, maybe I just didn't see it, so maybe I'm incorrect. But it is cool to see now Canada run the feeder system from like the circuit into theaters.
Yeah.
Where I didn't,
Yeah.
I feel like when I was coming up, that wasn't there. Like,
Yeah.
there's a few guys like Edwards and stuff are doing it, but now it's very much happening. So
Well, now
I
it's
think really
now
cool.
there's like comics who are like this week. There's a comic coming over from Toronto where I'm like, I've never even heard of you. All my friends in Toronto who do stand up constantly don't know who you are. He's kind of like a front facing, sometimes stand up guy, and he's like, yeah, sold out 2 shows at like a 200-seat venue.
Jesus.
And I'm just
yeah.
like, that is insane. I'm
Yeah.
not angry about it. Yeah, I'm not angry about it. But I was just like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like this dude who I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Who is he?
I can pull him up for you. I truly don't know his name. I saw an advertisement come up for it on my channel, and I had to ask.
He's that guy that most it opens for, right?
I think so. Yeah. Did you see that too?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
It's like Fob something.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a dude who even I click on his profile and like a bunch of the Toronto comedians I know aren't even following him
Yeah.
or anything, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
dude just did it on his own. That's insane.
Pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There
Wait,
is
so-
also. There you go.
I was gonna say, why did you? So you originally moved to Europe, like
Yeah, yeah.
London?
Yeah, I moved right to London. Yeah, and I guess I chose it because I don't know, like Craig Campbell and Glenn Wool and Phil Nichol, like the guys that had gone over there originally. When they'd come back and I was opening for them, or I would just thought like, fuck, that sounds so cool. Like they're touring all these countries, and like I really thought it sounded cool. So,
Yeah.
and then and those guys, like all those names, really just kind of opened up the UK for me. They really helped it. Like, here's a manager, and here, just get going.
Damn.
Jesus.
It was like,
You
Yeah.
are also one of the only people that I've ever encountered in my career who has that sort of like honor and like, oh, you're a younger comic, let me help you out. Where like there's very few, like Simon King is a dude who's been you've been very helpful. Most older comics, it feels like, rather than help you out, they're like, you're coming for everything I have. You're coming for my runs, aren't you?
You're coming for my double wide.
You're going to try to take my gig in PG, aren't you? You'll never take my gig in PG. I did all those on my shift over 25 years. And you're just like, all right.
I'm the guy who works for Bob, the top hat tipper. You'll never even see the top of his hat.
You put Mr. PG on a poster. I put Mr. PG on posters. I'll fucking kill you. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. I even feel like guilty of how much I'm not able to help younger comics more. Like, I wish I was in a position
I feel guilty
where,
about
like,
that you don't help me more too.
Yeah.
No, not even.
Fuck, like,
No,
I
that's
wish.
that's crazy because our buddy Will, when Will went to England, he was just like, "Holy shit, Paul has saved me here."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god,
No,
this would have been a
yeah,
nightmare
we were like,
without
you,
it."
like when he moved there, you were the only contact that any of us had.
Yeah.
And we were just like, find Myerhaug, find him. And he was like, I don't really know him. We were like, you will know him. You have to find him.
Yeah, once again, it felt like
Rosetta
we were sending
Stone.
Will on a quest.
Yeah.
With Darcy in a cloak going, "There's a man with a hat.
Yeah.
He's tall and slender."
Will went to England the way my ancestors from England came to Canada.
Yes.
They just had a name stitched on the inside of their jacket. And they just got put on a boat.
Yeah.
And then they just showed up somewhere and they were just like, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's cool to see. Like, yeah, I didn't do too much for that guy, but he like he fucking took off. Like, he's a regular at the Top Secret and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome to see.
Yeah.
And
He
he's
does
so
say
funny,
otherwise,
like,
though. He
yeah.
sings your praises.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But I think I made a few mistakes when I went there. I made the classic one where it's like, because of these guys I knew, I got opportunities quickly for big bookers like the military bookers and the Comedy Store and stuff. And you move over there, you lose 85% of your act. It's gone.
Yeah.
They just don't understand and they don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
Damn.
And so I
Really stupid country.
Oh my god.
I was going to say, you had to write so many
Morons.
puns so
yeah,
quickly.
yeah. Just dick joke heaven.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so I showcased too early, and I think Will did it perfectly, where he'd slowed his roll a little bit and did some like awful road gigs and built like a UK 20 and then
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It
he
was-
did that on purpose. He did that. He said, "I'm going to do the worst open mics of all time for a year and a half to learn."
I was going to say, there was a fun year of Will. We were in a group, or still are in a group chat with Will, and there was a fun year of him being like, "This is the gig I'm doing," and he would send a video of the biggest nightmare I've ever seen in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
life.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, "Time to do a good 45."
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be like-
just filled
Lord,
with
man.
ugly
Just-
British people. people.
Yeah, dudes that had just like frizzy, like Ronald McDonald hair, bald like me, and it's like Reginald the comedian.
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
holding a puppet, and then it would just be Will taking Grady footage where he'd just be like, "How many ducks does it take to go under the overpass? Just one." And you just see
And
like
people just like puking, laughing.
You just hear like just like a guy like wheezing, just and Will's just like, it took me 4 hours to get here.
Yeah, and it's about 120 pounds. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the most depressed I've ever been. That first like year and a half there.
Oh my
was
God, yeah.
the most depressed. Yeah.
Damn.
it
Yeah.
was awful.
Yeah,
It
what was the
so-
transition like at that?
Yeah, and also like those guys were my buddies, the older comics, but they not, they're not, they have lives. They're not going to hang
Yeah.
out with me every night. So I'd when it comes down to it, like, I started living in a hostel in London. I lived like, it was fucking like protecting my stuff with a knife while I slept. Like, it was fucking awful.
How long were you
John
in the
Gotti's
hostel
granddaughter
for?
might come in at any moment.
Yeah, the knife theme really
fuck.
seems to be
Yeah, I like knives.
Yeah. I got one right here.
I had a knife fetish.
Ever since that circumcision, I've been a little blade happy.
But yeah, I was in that hostel for just over 2 weeks, I'd say. And then I was looking for a place in the north of London where all the Canadians lived, and it's hard to get a place. They need references, and it's even hard to get like a bank account there. Like it's hard. So, and I was having a mental breakdown in a Starbucks in Crouch End, and this sweet old lady came up to me and was like, "Is everything okay, love?" And I was like, "No,
I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I'm
Don't touch my backpack. You old bitch, keep moving.
Do you know of any gigs?"
Do you know Glenn Wool? He owes me money.
And I was like, no, like I'm Canadian and I can't find a place and I'm a good guy, and I was like freaking out, and she was like, yeah, it's competitive here. And then she was like, hey, I own 6 buildings. Let's go get you an apartment.
Whoa!
And I was like, and we walked like down the street, and she opened up a door and she's like, this is yours. And I was
Holy
like,
shit,
I was like,
what?
how much do you want? She's like, she's just like, it's every month, and so whatever, whenever you can. And it was like, it was unreal.
Wow, that is
my
a guardian
God.
angel.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it was
fucking
crazy.
crazy.
I've
was
heard
crazy.
that you're
Yes.
like, people have mentioned that they're like, Myerhaug's just got a horseshoe up his ass and just like,
Yeah. Like that's
that
crazy,
stuff.
yeah.
People walk up to me and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Well, you're in the way.
Well, move it, guts.
Keep it moving, fatty."
Sorry.
Oh, bad. Yeah,
Oh, my
and
God.
that turned out cool too, because then she owned a whole bunch of places. So then all these comics from Canada that would come, I just hook them up, and so
Damn.
and they like.
What
it
was this
turned-
lady's story?
I think it's like an old swinging couple, because the husband was a good guy too, but he owned a men's clothing store. So that was another thing. He'd be like, I'd be leaving for a gig, and he'd be like, "Is that what you're wearing?" He'd be, "No, come to the warehouse." And then he'd just give me a whole bunch of like free jeans,
Wow.
shirts and stuff. And, like,
Come here. You
it
just
was
gotta
fucking-
fuck my wife, and then you get all the jeans you want.
You just gotta plow old Agnes here.
Agnes is open, and so is the wardrobe shop. Let's get you suited up.
Yeah. So, and I think they were divorced, but still I don't know, like, or some swinger 60 vibe.
Yeah.
To them. Yeah.
Wow.
For
Wow.
Sure. But yeah, it was cool, and it really helped out a lot of Canadian comedy. Like even Mike Wilmot and stuff started staying there.
Damn.
Because. Which was funny because he used to stay with Rich Hall on Mayfair Road, which is like boardwalk on their Monopoly board, like the nicest road in London. And it was the Rich Hall, his place. You'd go there drinking. People would take pictures of the door because
What
it was
the fuck?
It was the only place the Beatles all lived together. Was his flat.
Oh my
Whoa.
god!
What the fuck?
Stunning place. And then he moved back to Montana, and then Wilmot all of a sudden lost his place. Like he was staying there for years.
Damn.
And now all of a sudden he's fucking with me in tiny town, like this is
Wilma,
like Canadian
you want a new pair of
legend.
jeans?
I was like, Mike, this is a bus. What do I do? Like it was adorable. But yeah, that was lucky. It was a lucky move over there.
Yeah.
And then once you get in, like once you meet all those bookers, it takes like 2 years to go showcase around. But then it's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So
How long did you live in London for?
I lived there 6 years, like probably 6 years, and then of course like all of this is like I still come to Canada quite a lot for touring, like
Yeah.
so I probably spend like 4 or 5 months here a year, and then the rest over there. But yeah, 6 years, and then I met Cecile, and I moved to France.
Yeah.
So it's been France like 9 years or something now.
Now, I'm speaking just for myself. I met you as a young man and immediately was just enamored, and you're such a funny comic, and your life just is just so cool.
Yeah,
And
I had the opposite experience. I said, this loser got the tip of his cock cut off.
Thank you for stepping on my setup. And,
And I loved you too when you were young, by the way.
yeah. Cute little guy. Yeah, nobody likes an old kitten. And then, I've always been like, man, like, Paul is just such like a North Star. Like, it was always like, things aren't, sure, CBC doesn't like me, but Paul, he doesn't do the CBC. And then now I'm learning that I never had a chance, and I'll never end up anywhere like you. And, just an old British lady took a shine to you and clothed you, and it's just like, well.
You're just now learning you're not a 6'4" male model.
I thought that maybe I could do a Jason Statham variation.
Well, I was selling furniture on the side of the street. They saw me there.
But it is very even the cool shit that's happened to me over there is extremely lucky. Like the Norwegian, I work a ton in Norway. Like I was just last weekend I did Tons of Rock, which is like a 65,000 person rock festival, and
What
I did stand up that
5 must have been
It was
insane.
weird. Well, I was in a smaller venue, like the main stage 65,000. The tent was maybe like 4,000 or something. But like
Jesus fucking
Jesus.
Christ!
Yeah.
So this is the second coolest thing you've done this month.
Oh yeah, that was crazy because like I've done a lot of those festivals in the UK. Like I went on that circuit for a little while, and they'd always keep the comedians and the rock stars separate. Like,
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I think
Sterling Scott.
Yeah.
I could sing better than you. Give me the microphone. Hey there, Delilah. See?
But they're like, this one, they're like, hey, do you want to go backstage? And I was like, yeah, sure. And it was like, I walked in and I was like, that's fucking Alice Cooper. Like he was
Oh,
like,
shit. Oh, my
God.
Like it was like a chef cutting lamb, like right there. I was like, Jesus. And there was this like, so we're all like eating, and Alice Cooper's there, and I'm talking to Chris Pontus from fucking
What?
Like I was like,
Yeah.
what's happening here? And then right beside us is a rowing machine, and there's the lead singer from a Norwegian death metal band. He's right beside where we're eating, like literally 2 feet away, and he's just like, I'm trying to like, yeah, it was so great. Oh my god! But like, yeah, all that Norwegian stuff. Like, I was just doing a comedy festival in Austria, like a snowboarding comedy festival, and there's a Norwegian booker like that saw my last name and was like, "Hey, this is like, who's this guy?" And came to my show. And was like, I just came because you have a Norwegian last name. And I was like, my grandparents were born there. And then that was it. Like, that's been like 14 years of going there, probably 2 months a year working.
God
And,
damn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just lucky shit like that all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I kind of
Do you think the same thing will happen to Bobby, where somebody like, hey, I heard there was a huge Gaylord on the festival tonight. And I came, and sure enough, you're a huge Gaylord.
I changed my name to be like a Norwegian last name, but I don't know anything about her. I'm like, I'm Bobby Doodlebop.
No hoiny hoy. Yeah.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy, Bobby Doodlebop here. Please book me on your theater shows, please.
Yeah, Bobby keeps
I want to meet Alice Cooper so bad.
Bobby keeps getting
Yeah.
booked for these huge dandy music festivals.
Bobby fucked up. He changed his last name to Bobby Osona Boda. He's like, I keep getting in on these South African shows. I can't be stopped.
God, not 65,000 people. There are a million damn mosquitoes.
Have you done stand-up on the African continent?
no, I don't think so. Let me think. No. I mean, like,
Egypt?
No, not Egypt. No, I was just in Morocco like a couple of months ago, but that was a personal thing, knife related. And
Sorry, a blood duel I had to settle. My old surgeon was there. I had to show him who's boss.
I had to dig up Gaddafi and finally get one in on him.
yeah, like a ton in the Middle East, but no, I guess.
What's the most bizarre spot you've been to?
I guess that's kind of cheating though. So like Afghanistan, Iraq, those two are weird but that's like war shows. That doesn't really count.
What is the energy like at those?
It's like obviously like at the time I don't like agree with the war or whatever, but it was really fun. Like it was really really fun. The shows were so fucking cool. Like it was so and at the time. At the same time in Iraq, it was like a USO thing. I wasn't on USO. I was on like a weird comedy thing, but USO was there, and the cheerleaders for the Sacramento Kings were there.
Whoa!
So then I got to be friends with these like cheerleaders, because we were going to base to base to base.
They were like, "Oh, your last name's Norwegian.
Would you want to fuck all of us at the same time?
Do you want to have a big sweaty orgy with us?" No, it's just this cool thing that just happened to me.
So we're like the stand-ups. We were getting like maybe 1,000 soldiers at our shows, and the cheerleaders were getting 10,000.
Also, it's so
crushing.
So bizarre that it's not like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It's Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
Yeah, it was weird.
Here in Sacramento, we love Bush.
Yes, those ones are weird. And South, probably the weirdest shows are in the Southeast Asia. I'd say those are the most bizarre, because it's like comedy's so new there. So Malaysia and that it's really popular. They could just put a sign that says stand-up comedy, and they're selling 500 tickets. Like,
Jeez.
God
super,
damn,
super popular. And then you have these theater shows that are fucking incredible. And then they have a Malaysian comic with you that has a custom microphone with jewels encrusted on it because he's the big. Like it's
he's Cat Williams of Malaysia,
And so that's one night, and then the next night you go to like this Dutch private club where it's all like the expats that come there, and then you bomb so hard because it's billionaires sitting there watching comedy at this private show. So I love touring over there because the rainbow of different shows you get, the spectrum is fucking hilarious. Like,
damn,
it really keeps you on your toes.
And you're an outsider in every room.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, those are cool. And Dubai, I've never bombed as hard as Dubai. I almost got kicked off that tour. Like Dubai,
what the fuck happened in Dubai?
It seems like the rich people shows hate me. Like any so Dubai, like those private clubs and all that, so they're just like, this is fucking ridiculous.
They can't relate to your stories of getting beat up by men outside of a bar after just like telling people you were a cop and showing them your hand. Billionaires are like, I don't relate to that.
I was gonna say, are they angry because their sex slaves enjoyed your set? The girl from like Nebraska whose passport they stole is like, he was funny, and they're like, I hate him actually.
You made their concubines giggle too hard.
Even if it's an innocent story about circumcision, do not bring up heads getting cut off.
That's so. How did you get set up with the Dubai gig?
Dubai was like a comedy store was running them out of the UK. I don't think they are anymore, but so that was through the store, and you'd run through, and it was cool. You did like Oman, Qatar, Dubai, like you were going around to all those. But I remember there's a political battle between Canada and the Emirates at that time, so we left to do Qatar, and then we had to come back to do Abu Dhabi. And I was bombing on every show. And then something happened, like a military base. They were fighting over airspace or something, and they saw my Canadian passport. And now we're in a political battle with them. Yeah. So they're like, oh, if you want to come back into this country, it's £400, and you have to stay at this specific hotel, which is £500 a night. And there's like another 3 shows. So, and the booker's standing beside me. And I'm like, well, then she's shaking, handing over her credit card, shaking. Yeah. And then she looks at me and she's like, you better start be fucking funny. It was awful.
Oh, no.
And did you?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Fuck, how did she react at the end of the tour?
Oh, I've never been back. Yeah, she was like really polite. She was like a polite British girl, but yeah, no, I've never been invited back or anything.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a rough one. Yeah,
God.
Another weird one too is like I guess in May, like I go up every year to do the Svalbard, that island in the North Pole. So I'm doing that every every year. That's
Oh
a cool
yeah,
one
Svalbard.
too.
Yeah.
but of
Yeah,
course,
yeah. Oh, the Svalbard shows. Yeah, I love those ones.
Yeah, I was like,
Just us 4 working comics on the couch.
when you said that, I was like, I didn't know they had a permanent settlement.
I was gonna say, I was like, I've never even heard of that play. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
What is it exactly?
So yeah, that's like where the seed vault is, the world seed vault. In case of nuclear war, they have. That,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all the-
Okay, I've heard of
this. Yeah.
So that's it's called the Longyearbyen is the name of the town and on the island of Svalbard. So, but yeah, it's like. It's unbelievable. The theater's fucking gorgeous. There's like Michelin star restaurants. There's groceries. Like it's a town, you know.
Whoa.
And so it's 24 hours of daylight, and so it's a ski touring festival. So we like do ski touring. So you skin up the mountain on a
that's
split board.
sick.
God,
and then-
that's sick.
and do that for 4 days, and then one show. And
Oh my God.
so I've been doing that every year for like the last 3 years or something. That's a cool.
Damn,
one.
that's
That's
awesome.
cool.
You know, they call Terrace, BC, the Svalbard.
Yeah. They actually call Duncan, BC, the Svalbard of Canada. 'Cause your mom's there and her pussy's a seed vault.
Oh, you
Come
devil!
on.
And
What the hell?
it's so funny to think of the world's future being put in Terrace, BC, and they're like, and who will look after it? Tom Bassett. Tom Bassett. This all relies on you.
Big dog.
Fuck, what?
Tom the Top Hat Bassett.
Mad Dog Tom, you gotta lock this down.
Fire and ice.
I remember doing a show with him, and I got off stage, and he went, "You want to see something?" And I went, "Sure, man." And then he showed me a video of him bench pressing. it was funny, and it also, this is like a dude who was in his like early to mid 60s. It was a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Like it was
Oh, yeah.
impressive. Where I was like, "Holy shit, man, that's like 2 plates and a 25." Like, god damn.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Where it's like, check that out.
That's like an all-time bit.
yeah, it was nuts.
All right, closing
I gotta
statements.
piss.
Oh my God, Bobby and his
Okay.
little shy boy bladder.
Easy.
Every episode.
Yeah.